Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So I wanted to do a quick video today on the self tanner that I have been using for the last, it's been a little over a week now, and I'm really enjoying this product. And it's the Jergens Natural Glow Firming Plus Daily Moisturizer. So this is their newly reformulated version of this moisturizer, and this guarantees great color without odor. So there you go. I do have it in the medium to tan skin tones. I don't know if that makes a difference in terms of tanning your skin any faster, or if it affects like the end result of the color of your tan. I find that this gives me a nice golden brown color, so it just works for me. I noticed results pretty quickly. So it says here that within like 7 days you're going to receive maximum tannage, I don't know, maximum color results from this particular formula. I have to say though that after like 2 or 3 days of using it, like I totally achieved the results that I want to see from it. I don't necessarily even want to go any darker. So this is basically just like a regular body lotion that you put on in the morning, you let it dry just for a little bit, and then you go about your business and get dressed and be on your way. So, this also claims to reduce the appearance of cellulite in as little as 7 days. So here's the thing. I just don't believe that you can affect the appearance of cellulite with a cream. Maybe that, maybe that is true, but I've just never seen results from a product like that. So I didn't buy this for its firming properties. I bought it for its tanning properties. But what I will say is that when your skin is tan, it looks healthier, it looks smoother, and it's just kind of an optical illusion there because the cellulite didn't go anywhere. Once you have it, it's pretty hard to get rid of. I mean, I don't even think that, and don't quote me on this, but I don't even know that liposuction can like eliminate cellulite completely. So, once you have cellulite, you're kind of stuck with it unless you work your ass off and lose weight and whatever else. So anyway, enough about that. What I will say about this is that it's fantastic because it absolutely doesn't have that self-tanner scent to it. It smells like just the lotion itself smells like a good, like, generic lotion. It's like a light, flowery, powdery scent. So definitely slightly floral, but not very strong at all. I don't find that it's something that lingers. This is a good moisturizer just in general. If you have dry skin, I would probably also use an additional moisturizer, maybe at night if you're using this in the morning or vice versa. But, you definitely, you get some moisturization from this, but that's not really why most people buy this particular product. They buy it because they want to get a little bit of a tan. So this is one of the very few self-tanners that I can use because my skin has a really bad reaction to a lot of the chemicals that they put in traditional, like, just full-on self-tanners. I will get rashes, especially on my legs, just in like giant, like huge patches, like all over my legs. And they're these little raised bumps that literally all you want to do is like just claw at them. They're so itchy. So, I've had a really hard time with self-tanners because it just seems like everyone that I've used, it causes that reaction. Even the older formula of this had a little bit of that like rashy effect on my legs, but this one doesn't at all. So I'm really relieved that I can actually use this and get a self-tan, and not be stuck with like, rashy patches all over my legs, because they were definitely visible and noticeable. And then when I would claw at them, like in my sleep at night, I would get scabs all over my legs. So not attractive. But this doesn't do that at all. So I'm really, really pleased with that. Like I said, the scent it's totally natural. It never turns to that like burnt fried chicken smell. Like for me, when self tanners develop on my skin, a lot of times that is the smell that like I associate with self tanning, is that like it just burnt fried chicken. Doesn't smell good. Craig doesn't like the smell of it either. So anyway, this overall has been a pretty excellent product for me. I did have an older version of this brand that I had to toss last week because it's like 5 or 6 years old and it had turned. It smelled like a skunk had like opened this up, crawled inside the little hole, and then died. Like it just smelled awful. I compared the formula, the ingredients on the 2 bottles, and this formula is very different from the one that was in the previous incarnation of this product. So yeah, I like this much better. And like I said, I mean, I see color results within the first like couple of days of using this. And then usually after 3 days, I'll go to like an every other day application just to maintain it. When I shave my legs, I do have to reapply it right away though, because I find that when I shave my legs, I basically shave the color away. So this is something that I have to reapply fairly often. I use it very sparingly around my knees and my ankles and the tops of my feet. And a lot of times what I'll do is when I apply it in those particular areas, I will mix this with just a little tiny bit of this with whatever body butter that I'm using right now. So right now it happens to be the Body Shop Satsuma body butter. So that gives me a little bit of a tan in those areas, but it's not quite as deep. And it doesn't make it look like I have weird orange patches. Like, you know how you'll get those when you use too much like on your elbows or your ankles or anything like that. So that helps to avoid that. I do have to wash my hands thoroughly after using this because it definitely will, you know, around your cuticles and the palms of your hands will turn orange. This is actually just a callus. It's not from the lotion, but it does start to develop, and you know, if you don't get it off your hands in time, you know, you'll have to go back with like lemon juice and you know, whatever other magical formulas there are to get rid of self tanner when it has already started to develop on your hands. You do get 7.5 ounces, which is a good amount of product. I mean, I'm probably halfway through it at this point. I bought mine at Target and I believe it was like $8.99 or something like that. Last week, they did have some coupons for saving $2 when you bought 2 of these. I should have just done that because I'm definitely going to continue to use this product throughout the summer. I'm just seeing really great results from it. I would like to also use it on my arms and like my upper body area, but right now I'm dealing with some, I'm not sure if it'll come off on camera, but just some eczema issues. It's just like whenever I get stressed, like my skin just breaks out in giant eczema patches on my upper arms. So I have to let that heal up before I can put any like fragranced or, you know, what would be considered like irritating products onto the eczema. So waiting for that to go away, and then I'm just going to use this all over my body, hopefully for the rest of the summer. So this is my natural alternative to laying out in the sun and getting a tan. I used to tan in a tanning bed when I was in college, and then right after college I had like a tanning membership. So I'm so careful about being in the sun now because I'm so nervous about the damage that I did to my skin and the potential skin cancer that could pop up really at any time. I mean, once you damage your skin like that, like it's kind of damaged for life. So I'm just very conscious about being out in the sun now and making sure that I have a good SPF on whenever I am working weddings or anything like that. So I miss the way that I looked with a beautiful golden tan, but I don't miss the damaging effects. So, you know, the risks just don't outweigh the benefits for me anymore. So I'm turning to these types of products to get somewhat of the same effect. It's never the same. You know, the way that your skin tans naturally is It's very different from the color results that you get from a bottle, but this is a much safer alternative. So that's what I'm choosing to do now. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I definitely recommend this. I think you should give it a try, even if you've had bad reactions to other self-tanners. And, you know, just give it a whirl. It's only about $8 or $9. So if it doesn't work out, you can pass it off to a friend or whatever. But it doesn't give you that stinky self-tanner scent, and it's just a good moisturizer in general. So hopefully that was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.